Hi darlings, and welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. So it's August 1st, so let's talk about July's Eyescream Beauty Box. So I actually got this like a couple of weeks ago, and I really have not been able to. I actually brought it with me on vacation, hoping that I would make time to film using it. And did I do that? No, sure did not. I went up to see family in the Panhandle, and it was very busy. So I do have it here today, though. So let's open it up. You guys know if you've been here before. Firstly, hi. If you're new here, my name's Liz, and I'm a makeup enthusiast. And I just like to play with makeup. I like to play with my collection, and we keep it light and fun. I'm not an expert. I'm not like the makeup artist, you know, that has a history of working at Macy's. No, I don't have any of that. I am just an enthusiast. I love it, and I like to play. So, all right, let's open up this box. Here's the paper. I just opened the top. Wait, oh, I wonder if that'll show you my address. Don't look at no creeping. All right, so the first thing that we have in here is, it looks like this is a ZC Beauty. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a Palace Identity. We've got Blossom Contour in Warm Gold. Interesting. So usually with Eyescream Beauty, it's almost always makeup products. It's indie brand items. The box itself is $25. And sometimes it's C Beauty, sometimes it's, like we've had a lot of ZC Beauty, that kind of thing. Sometimes you get some really good stuff. And lately, it seems to be trending more towards like C Beauty, which I'm not mad about. But this is the first time I think I've seen, like, well, we've had blushes before. I don't remember bronzers or like contour. So this is the Palace Identity Contour in Warm Gold 01. Now, this may be too late for me. Let's see, because my skin tone is light, medium. Oh my gosh, it's like a trap. Okay. Oh, so fancy. All right, let's see what is in the pouch. Oh, interesting. Look, we have a little hang down charm. Firstly, beautiful packaging. The compact is extra. She's real extra. Oh, I think I have to push this. Do I push this? Oh, okay, interesting. So it says contour. This is, yeah. Oh, and naturally, my fingernail just caught in it, trying to remove some of this packaging. So right away, this will probably end up being too light for me. I am going to try it anyway. Let's see. Let me put my finger. Firstly, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can. Let's see if I can get to focus there. The pan embossing is absolutely stunning. It's got a little. This powder feels really soft. This is really light. Let's see if it's even gonna. Yeah, it shows up a little bit, but I think this is probably gonna be too light for me. But let's go ahead and grab a brush. Now, when I do these unboxings, generally I like to try to use the product. So let me see if I can grab a powder brush and see if we can do that. So I'm not wearing any base makeup. I don't have anything on my cheeks. So it'll be interesting to see if this shows up. I do, however, have where this scraped off. I do, however, have that all over my shorts and now my shirt. Joy. Okay, so I have this round brush here. This is a Luxie brush. And I think this is going to be okay. This is a powder product. Now, there is a mirror on this, so let me use the mirror. Like I said, the packaging is really nice. Okay, let me see if I can provide any contour here. I don't know if this is going to show up on me. I don't really see it in the camera. I guess a little bit. You can kind of see it. I don't know. This might be one that actually would be a better fit for my sister or somebody who has a lighter skin tone than I do. My skin is very light, medium. I'm very borderline. Let's try to put this underneath here as well. Create that shadow and see See if it shows up. Chisel out the jaw a little bit. I do not care that I'm not wearing foundation. I just want to play. So, create that shadow underneath. Do I feel like that did much of anything? 100%. Not really. A little bit here, I think, on the side. I will be interested to see how this performs on top of some other makeup product because it is, like, my skin is not oily. It's just dewy. Like, right now it doesn't feel tacky or anything, and this doesn't seem to want to, like, stick to it. So, we'll see. We'll see. I will be trying this again with a base complexion product. I feel like the packaging is probably excessive. This is like very much kind of like that extravagance kind of a feel to it. The component doesn't feel like cheap or anything, but it was just a lot. It was a lot. So that, let's see, Blossom Bronzer Contour by Palace Identity retails for $42. $42 regular price. And it says as a description, by the way, warm or sculpt your look this summer. Now, I don't think that this is particularly warm tone. I think it's more like more neutral tone. My skin tends to run, like, I'm more bronzed right now. I live in Florida. It's summertime. I get tan. So, I would not say that the tone of that is particularly warm. It's definitely not like bronzer warm. It's also not super cool like a shadow. So yeah, we'll be trying this again. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, let's grab the next item in the box. Next we have Medusas Makeup, and this is what is this? Okay, let's grab the paper. I don't have my glasses on, so okay. Medusa's Tinted Lip Balm by Medusas Makeup. It retails for $12. It says, the perfect balance between a lipstick and a lip balm. It provides beautiful color, but also keeps your lips moisturized all day. So I got the shade Social, which is, I'll show you. Here's a component. It feels very like middle school makeup back in the day. What was that Maybelline one called? Baby Skin. Kind of has the same vibe. It's kind of pinky. Does it do it? It feels really smooth. It's not super pigmented. It kind of feels like a more emollient chapstick. No real smell, so if you're sensitive to smells, that's a good thing. It's that in a bag. It's not all that in a bag of potato chips, but it does feel nice. It's not super pigmented, by the way. I don't feel like that would replace a lipstick in my collection, you know? Okay, so let's grab the next item. So we have here something by Ofra. So this is the Ofra, let's see, Ofra Pressed Powder Oil Control. Okay, so with a powder brush, sweep powder across the face as a setting powder or dust over oily areas after setting powder has been applied. Why would you put a powder on a powder? That doesn't make sense. Okay, well, let's grab a powder brush. Let's see, shall we? I have this one, this angled brush by Unearthly. I kind of want to try that to see if it'll take some of the shine off of my cheeks. So it is a pressed powder. This retails for $29 from Ofra. Just their standard Ofra compact here. Okay, we're just gonna grab this Unearthly brush. Where should we put this? I have a nice glow going, but I think we're about to ruin that. Let's see. I'm just using this angled brush. Do we look less oily? Obviously, this is not the normal context in which you would use this. I do look a little, again, no, I don't really see a difference, honestly. Let's put it over here. Let's put it under here. Let's see if it adds anything this way. Do we look more mattified? dewy. Okay. I'm not planning to put concealer or like normal base makeup on today because I just don't want to. Let's see. I feel like it took the edge off my glow a little bit. I don't feel like it did anything extravagant though, you know? I'll be curious to see how this plays with concealer. If this can be used as a setting powder or if this is just meant for kind of like when I use my About Face foundation and I get a little too glowy. Like I wonder if this is a better fit for this. I'm not great with pressed powders. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't wear them a lot. I think I have one by Pat McGrath that I have never opened that my mother-in-law gave me. So, you know. Okay, let's grab the next item. It looks like there's two more in here. We have something by Charmy. We've seen some eyeshadow products from Charmy in the past, and I think a liquid eyeshadow, not just powder. But this is their Charmy Milano. This packaging feels luxe. Oh, this is heavy. This feels like a mascara. Yeah, it says CMC Volume Mascara. Love that for us. What did I do with the paper? There it is. So this is the Volumizing Mascara by Charmy Global, $12. So not expensive, but it feels expensive. This mascara is sweat-proof, which makes it another summer must-have. Sweat-proof mascara is specially formulated to withstand moisture and humidity. Check, check. I live in Florida. Ensuring your lashes stay voluminous and defined throughout the day. It resists smudging, flaking, running, even in hot or sweaty conditions. Listen, friends. Let's find out. Okay, let's find out. It is like, there's a heat advisory today. It's so hot. Okay. I am just going to apply this to my lashes because I don't have anything on, right? Oh, it's doing something. Don't mind me while I do my like grumpy fish face, you know? Okay, well right away it's doing something. It's not the most voluminizing, but it is really lengthening. All right. I like the brush. It's just like a wire bristle brush. I don't think it's like anything crazy, but I do like, you can see a difference. Hot diggity damn, can you see a difference? Let's put some on the lower lashes. For a $12 mascara, that is very lengthening. That's very lengthening. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm over here holding my like ring light mirror, which is, by the way, so dead. I need to charge it, and it's just kind of sad. All right, we'll do this side. All right, you can definitely, it's definitely lengthening. I wonder if this would be a good layering mascara. It definitely is curling too. Like my lashes have for sure curled up. Now I did make a mess there. We'll have to clean that, but my daughter and my husband are playing Harvest Moon in the garage right now, and I love that for them. I love Harvest Moon. I used to play it so much. Oh my god. Okay. All right, let me grab a Q-tip, and I will remove the excess so we can actually see the lashes, like right there, you know. Okay, cleaned up. Well, kind of cleaned up. Honestly, that mascara looks really good for $12. Nice. The component is really heavy, feels luxurious. I like the brush. The formula, you know, I definitely curled my lashes, added a little bit of volume, not anything too crazy, a little bit more on this eye, but that's me. Like, I'm not great with my left side. Let's not pretend I am. But it definitely is lengthening, and yeah, I am not mad at this at all for $12. Snaps. I don't like this lip balm, FYI. This Medusa lip balm. My lips are already, they feel dry in the center. Don't love that. Okay, the last item that was in the box is by a brand called Mooncicle, or Moon Slice, not Mooncicle, Moon Slice Beauty. Here. Now, there was actually a choice. I love the aesthetic of this, by the way, like the moon and the stars and the outer space thing. But there was a choice where you could choose either like a pink-based palette or a blue-based palette. I'm pretty sure that I chose the pink one. So I can't remember. So let's see. That's here. Now, is it super luxurious? No, but it does seem like it's well made. And oh, I did. I picked the pink and purple one. And I think I picked it because it was mostly purple. So here's this. It looks a lot more purple than pink in person, and I actually like that. It reminds me of one of the ColourPop ones. Yeah, so let's swatch the shimmers on the back of a hand, and then we'll create a look with it. Maybe we'll keep it kind of simple look-wise, but none of these shades have names printed in here. I wonder if they're magnetic. I wonder if I try to pop these out or try to slide them around. Okay, so I guess we'll start here. Start here. Right away, not like super, it just kind of seems like a reasonable, yeah, it's pretty, but not like overwhelming. Let's go here. That's the shade here. These shimmers almost have like the feel of a satin, if that makes sense. Like they're not satins, but they do kind of have that like feel when you touch them. Okay. I like this cool tone purple one right here. This is a second swipe on that one, by the way. Okay. I like that cool tone, like that color. That's really pretty. Let's do this dark purple. Not that one's not the most smooth feeling. It's purple though, I mean. Honestly, the darker shimmers usually feel like that for me, so. Okay, let's go into this one. I'm not going in super hard with these. That one's very reflective. Yeah, let's do that. Here you go. Pretty. Okay, and last but not least, the light pink here. And this feels a little bit more like a topper. Yeah, it's a topper. Ooh, okay, pretty. So those are the shimmers. Now, there were two options. There was the option for this one or a blue one. And I was not going for the monochromatic blue. It just wasn't my vibe. So let me grab a brush, and then we'll just do kind of a simple eye look because I already do have my mascara on. I don't want to do like too much. Maybe we'll touch this one and like this one. I don't know. Let me grab a brush. I have this Glamlight Michaela brush here. This is kind of a tried and true. So we're going to go ahead and dip into this light purple here. I've been gravitating towards this kind of a color a lot. Now this one does have a name. It's called Bury Me. That doesn't feel right. Let's see. Kiss? Kiss. It says it's called Kiss, yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Pigmented. Well, not crazy pigmented, but blendable. This purple kind of blends out pink. Not anything like, it's kind of nice though. Like the tone is nice. Okay. Okay. It's kind of pink on the eye. I'm having a hard time pinning down that color. It does not seem like super pigmented, but it is not bad either. The pans are kind of hard pressed, so I'm having to like really reach in and kind of like dig to get them out of the pan. All right. It's weird not having shade names on the front. I don't really like that. It reminds me of early ColourPop palettes. I said what I said. But let's see, what does this retail for? This retails for $30. So, would I pay $30 for this palette though? I don't know, I would. I don't know. Would you pay $30 for this palette? If it's a brand that you've never used and, you know, aren't familiar with, would you pay $30? Just curious. Now, I'm not saying brands should undervalue themselves, but I don't know. I just have a hard time with that, I think. Okay, well, I think this shade applied beautifully. Let's go into, should we do a darker purple, like the pinkier purple? This brown purple is kind of calling my name. This one's pretty. How purple do we want this look? Let's go for the more neutral. Who even am I right now? We're gonna go into this one, okay? This one has the shade, it's called Dolly, D-O-L-L-Y. We're just gonna outer corner this and brush it into the crease. Outer corner. See how it does. That one's not. You hear me like fussing with it? Let's see. It's not bad, it's performing okay. I do like the Golden Girls pause. You know, like where you just pause and then you stare. Like Sophia when she would just go. 'Cause my age is showing. Okay. I am not mad at this actually. I think the purples, these tones firstly look really pretty with my brown eyes. I am excited for that. I think what I'm perturbed about the most is that my light up mirror is not working and like I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like, huh? Okay. Just keep it simple. Let's do a light shimmer on top. I think it was it the cool tone purple here is really pretty. I think this would be a good fit, but there's something about this one I just kind of wanna. Should we put this on without an eye primer? Let's put it on without an eye primer and let's see how it looks. Okay, that is subtle is the word I would use. Like it's not a shimmer that I would write home about. Like I'm not gonna call my aunt about this and be like, look at this shimmer. That shimmer didn't do shit. Okay, let's do an eye primer. Let's not use the Moira, that's garbage. Let's grab their specular eye base because that did not do anything. We're going to grab our specular eye base. This is the glitter primer from Divina. This is like my go-to one. I do have a code with Divina. It's Garden. If you ever want to pick up something, you get 10% off. It's not like an affiliate code. It's just a savings code. But I really like their sparkles. They've got some gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadows. But this eye base has become my go-to. Okay, we're gonna try that same shimmer again with the primer. And let's see if that helps at all. I did just put it over the old one. I don't care. All right, and I am using my fingers, so there's no reason this shouldn't be like as dense or as intense as I want it. See, look. This just seems to be like the kind of C Beauty formula that you need to use an eye primer for to get like the glow, you know? Okay, there we go. That's better, much better. I do feel like I ended up having to like wipe away or put too much on just to get what I want though. Don't know if I love that. Okay, let's go into the other side. I don't know why I used my middle finger. I never use my middle finger for that. Okay, well. Good thing I don't have my contacts in. My Freaking finger would be all over my eyeballs. Okay, well, I don't feel like that is the most impactful. I feel like I was tugging a lot to kind of get what I want. Is it pretty? It is pretty, but it's not spectacular. Let's put this topper shade on top. I'm just gonna put some on my finger, and we're just gonna literally stamp that all over the top of the look. That is very sparkly. It adds that little bit of sparkle, I think, that it needed. Yeah, I think that just added a little zhuzh. Okay, we're gonna need to put something in the inner corner. There's not a lot of lightness in this palette. It doesn't go super light. So I might take this little Davina brush here. I'm gonna go into that topper shade and see if I can't put that in the inner corner and have that be like the lightness, you know? Okay, let's try this. That's a little something. Okay. I don't really feel like... I'm just not getting that lightness that I want, is what it is. And I keep wanting to try and like add more, but I'm just not getting that lightness I want. So anyway, that's going to be the completed look, I think. Do I have any creasing? I think a little bit of creasing, not in the shimmer, but in the matte. But I also was just basically like rubbing my eyeballs. So really could go like either way, you know? But yeah, I think that's going to be completed. Look, that is the Eyescream Beauty Box for the month of July. Finally got around to using it. So let's talk about the products in it. This remains to be seen. It feels ColourPop quality. Honestly, I think ColourPop shimmers can be even better. But this reminds me so much of ColourPop. Not only in like the color story itself, but the actual formulas of the shimmers. It reminds me of the original Lilac You a lot. It reminds me of the original Lilac You a lot. And this reminds me of like the topper shades that you get in that as well. So would I pay $30 for this palette? No. Sure the fuck would not. But it reminds me a lot of ColourPop. If you like ColourPop, you'll probably like this. Now let's talk about the Ofra powder. I do feel like that Ofra set powder, I do feel like it took some of my shine away. I just have like a good like natural glow thing going on right now. I do feel like it took a little bit of that away. I don't know. You tell me if you see it. We're going to try this with regular makeup and see if it's something that I would like. I normally use a colored, like a tinted setting powder under my eyes because I like the pink powders. And I actually have the Huda Beauty Peach one over here now as well to try out. So I usually like a colorful one here, but having something that's like flat and matte and easy to use for the rest of my face would be nice. We'll see how it goes. This didn't really show up for me. We'll see how it goes over a makeup, like maybe with a full face, a full beat. I have 0 hopes for this. This might be going to my sister because she's more fair than I. This is a great mascara so far. I do like it. I definitely see the lengthening, definitely see a little bit of volumizing, not too volumizing. But yeah, I bet this would make a good layering one. You know, like you put a lengthening one on and then you put a volumizing on top of it. If you're into layering. And last but not least, this like lip balm thing. I don't like this actually, by Medusas Makeup. I don't like this. So I thought I might, but my lips in the middle, the actual lips feel dry. So it doesn't look like it. It feels like a lip balm on the lips, but I feel like my lips are drying out underneath it. So don't like that. Anyway, I love your faces. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Please like and subscribe and all that other junk. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Love your faces. If you made it this far, leave me a drink emoji in the comments because I'm gonna drink some sweet tea. And I will catch you later. Bye.